Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Your energy is expanding in a way that is you embracing your wild nature, is you not recognizing yourself and the changes that are unfolding now for you and the changes that are coming. And it's as if you're walking through yourself, you're unveiling, and you're being stripped down. And at times, there's a lot of shaking because your spirit is being shaken out so that you can really move in the freedom that you truly desire. And a strong message arising for you at this time is to release. This will be interesting. It's pretty windy out right now. Cards flying around because there's no rules for you right now. Prince of Swords and the Star. See, there's no rules. And you are moving into a space right now that you are beginning to surrender, actually surrender, not an idea that's been formulated, but a true surrendering. And through this process, you're being asked to completely and continuously release how you have been doing things, really, because you have entered a new dimension through this Lion's Gate portal. And because of that, no matter if it was smooth or whether that was easy for you, whatever way it happened, you made it through to the other side. And your wildness of your spirit is calling you home. 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, for obvious reasons of release, because you cannot contain the soul that you are. You were meant to expand. You were meant to be wild. You were meant to be free. And anything that is an impediment to that, so anything you think that you need that is outside of yourself, whether that's relationships, whether that's work, whether that's finances, whether that's a certain place to live, you are being asked right now to actually completely release the manifestations that you think you want. And if you're able to do this, which you will, all right, we can work with these for now. No, a couple more. If you're able to do this and move through, and you will be successful in this undressing of yourself, back to your original source, back to your original space of being, back to your home, back inside your body, while at the same time being completely psychically attuned like never before, completely blasted open like never before, completely in alignment like never before, but you've surrendered all the things that you thought you needed. It's a very powerful, powerful space to be. Because in that space, nothing from the outside world is going to shake you. It can't. And as I say that, 10 of Cups, the Lovers, the Sun. But you are in a period of adjustment. But out through this Lion's Gate portal, you're coming out in the Star, Prince of Swords, Knight of Cups. So once I'm sure you already have been, in some ways perhaps being forced to release these energies. As we've all gone through these portals, there's been release in the whole collective. So it will be about you staying in the space of the Star, you staying in the space of your divine light, and you offering your being, you offering your light and the purity of that light through your vessel, and offering that into the world, the Knight of Cups. But it's not in the way that you necessarily thought it was. It's not in a structured way. It's not through necessarily your work environments. It's not necessarily through online social media. It's not necessarily through family relationships, although it might be all of those things as well. This is a stabilization in the divinity of your being, in your light. This is a stabilization as the Star. And the Star is the embodiment of the divine light freely flowing. Nothing impeding that. No definitions, no boundaries, no borders, only pure light flowing. So it is not a forcing of the light into the world. It's almost as if it's your receiving, and your receiving of the light and your giving of that through source, as source, in one movement. It is not defined by anything that is structured. It could be you being anywhere you are, simply breathing and feeling and expanding in your own light. This could be in a solitary space. This could be with many thousands of people. It doesn't matter, as long as it's the complete allowance of that to flow through you, the complete allowance of your divine pure light to emanate through you as it naturally wants to move, as it naturally wants to. And through that, you are being asked to understand the energies of the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and to know that your liberation and your unveiling is directly linked with you moving to those uncomfortable edges, moving to sometimes, Ten of Swords, very excruciating experiences, very heart-wrenching experiences, and life just stripping you of the illusions that are held onto so tightly because of the things which are associated with these different sort of pains. And not that they are not real, but as you continue sitting in the essence of the star, as you continue sitting in the essence of your being, of your light, those dissonant energies, Ten of Swords, you will be embracing them within that light in such a capacity that they will be melting, integrating, and be completely alchemized into your light, into your power. And so you are being asked as you move forward with the star, with the sun, with the lovers, Ten of Cups, to move forward in the alignment that's connected to your inmost being, and to release those energies that are no longer of service to you, that you have kept repeating a pattern of, because there's been a repetitive pattern of a certain way of thinking, of a certain way of being, of a certain way of doing. The dimension you are now traveling in, you cannot work by these same rules. That's why this Ten of Swords, this Five of Wands energy keeps hitting you in this way. Whatever this is for you, this thing, whatever that thing is, in that space, when you see that, you are able to be in your unity as you continue stabilizing in your unity, and the layers of delusion begin to peel off, the layers of identification, the layers, so that you can rest, so that you can stabilize. And there will be situations and experiences that will come up as ordeals, as tests, as challenges, to present themselves to see what road you will take. Will you align with your spirit and will you trust? Or will you choose something that is perhaps safer in some way, seemingly, physically, but detrimental to your spirit, because your spirit right now has tuned in to this new vibration, this new octave through the portal, through this Lion's Gate right now. So this Ten of Swords energy will be alchemized into the Ten of Cups, and it will be through you releasing many plans through this new adventure. Because through this dimensional gate, you cannot do things and plan things and structure things in the same way that you have been. It doesn't work like that. Not on this new plane that you're traveling in. You can only travel in this plane by completely having unity with self, by completely embodying unity of self within, and honoring that so fully that everything is being shaken out of your being. This is in complete honor of the lovers, the sun, the star. So I will continue for you in the extended reading. We will go deeper into the energies, and I'll pull more cards for you here. All right, bye, Sagittarius.